From world tours to concerts to a relentless busy work schedule that pushes idols daily to the point of collapse. Behind those perfect dances on stage, there are unbearable physical and psychological pressures experienced by idols and an exhausting fatigue that sometimes makes their bodies surrender in front of the cameras. Today, we will talk about these moments where exhaustion and psychological fatigue are stronger than the idol's ability to endure. In a very shocking moment, K-pop icon Hyuna suddenly collapsed on stage during her performance at the Waterbomb Festival. While she was trying, as usual, to provide a performance full of vitality, her body did not respond this time, and she fell unconscious amidst the astonishment of fans. What increased the pain of the situation was Hyuna's later confession that she did not remember anything that happened, offering an apology to her audience for her feeling of shortcoming. A video spread widely of Hannah, a member of 50/50, losing her balance and almost falling several times on stage. What shocked fans more was this shot at the end, in which she was literally trembling, which many considered a clear sign of total nervous and muscular breakdown. This situation reopened a discussion about accusations of the agency's mistreatment of the members, despite the latter issuing a statement saying that Hannah was the one who insisted herself on going up on stage, as she did not want to let the fans down. In another shocking scene showing the cruelty of the situation's idols face, Seolyoon, a member of NMIXX, appeared fighting a real battle with her fear on stage. Despite her suffering from acrophobia, fear of heights, she was placed on a high platform that made her body tremble clearly, as she was trying to hide the continuous shaking of her hand. Despite this intense suffering, she held herself together and was able to finish the performance until the end. Several members of Baby Monster were seen experiencing situations of fatigue and exhaustion on stage. The first of them is Rami, who was seen several times limping and even unable to continue rehearsals before taking a break due to her suffering from a lung disease. Another clip of Asa shows her in pain, where signs of fatigue appear clearly on her as well. Chiquita seemed tired in many clips until she left this show due to her inability to continue the performance. Physical fatigue and exhaustion may not be the only thing idols suffer from. Psychological fatigue and tension are sometimes much more severe. In the documentary of the group LE SSERAFIM, Sakura appeared suffering from a severe panic attack and tension that led to shortness of breath, while the medical team tried to calm her down in a touching scene. Sakura was suffering a bitter psychological struggle, with questioning her abilities and fear of the audience's judgment. This incident occurred approximately 4 months before the debut. This was not her only moment of breakdown. In another touching scene, she appeared crying intensely due to the pressure of vocal training.
너 왜 이렇게 자신이 없어졌어? 그냥 넌짜이 하면서 여기 꽂아야지. 야 왜? 아이고.
Even the members were not safe from these setbacks, which shows the scale of pain any group goes through before they debut, and that this process is never easy. Changmin was seen losing his balance on stage repeatedly, as his body seemed completely unable to hold up as a result of acute physical exhaustion. He was literally fighting with all his remaining strength to keep up with the difficult dance moves. Even the other members noticed that and began to worry as well. In the end, Changmin surrendered and decided to withdraw, heading backstage with stumbling steps. It turned out he was suffering from coronavirus only a few days before the show, and it was clear he had not fully recovered from the illness. In one of the most tragic moments in the history of survival programs, trainee Ju Yen-chen fell completely unconscious amidst rehearsals that lasted for days without sleep, as his body suddenly collapsed in front of the cameras and his colleagues, who were seized by a state of terror and panic as they tried to revive him. It turned out that this trainee was too hard on himself amidst extreme exhaustion, lack of sleep, and food, which made his blood sugar level drop to the point of collapse, which shows the scale of cruelty idols go through to achieve their dream and their great sacrifice. The mini K-pop festival turned into a scene of anxiety and astonishment when member Kotoko suddenly collapsed and fell on her side in the middle of the performance, making time stop for moments for her colleagues whose faces were marked with shock. Some rushed to call for help, while the rest leaned over her body in an attempt to wake her up before the lights went out to handle the situation. This incident later prompted her agency to transfer her to the hospital, leaving fans questioning the limits of an idol's body's endurance. During G-Idol's world tour in Mexico, member Shua was unable to complete the performance of the song My Bag, falling suddenly on stage. Yuki quickly rushed toward her and helped her exit, while Shua seemed completely unconscious. It later appeared that Shua was suffering from acute altitude sickness as a result of Mexico's high elevation above sea level. While many cannot endure and collapse in the middle of the show, others continue the performance despite everything. However, as soon as the lights go out, they collapse completely, as happened with these idols. Even the group BTS was not safe from these incidents, and Jungkook especially, known for his great energy, was not safe from the cruelty of exhaustion. In one of the most moving moments, Jungkook appeared collapsing behind the scenes and needing breathing apparatus after a performance that exhausted him greatly. Although the audience did not notice any flaw in his performance on stage, the cameras revealed a trembling body and a pale face struggling against fainting. Wonyoung also appeared suffering in silence and in pain, in addition to difficulty breathing. Despite the fact that she was only standing, fatigue and stress were clear on her. A clip of Jennie also appeared experiencing these same symptoms. In a show for the group Sia in 2006, the group faced a shocking incident where one of the backup dancers collapsed on stage because she suffered an epileptic seizure due to the strong lights. What was even more shocking is that she was left on stage for 30 seconds before one of the managers intervened to take her off the stage. In a scene described as the most terrifying in the history of comeback shows, member Wanlin fell completely unconscious on stage, which shocked everyone, including the members. But what sparked the audience's anger was not only the physical collapse, but the random way her body was dragged off the stage. G-Friend previously was one of the groups for which many clips and moments were spotted showing the members collapse on stage. They suffered a lot due to mistreatment and extreme pressure. But what was extremely shocking was this performance of the song Love Whisper. It may seem like a normal performance at first, but member Yerin seemed tired and was often holding her stomach. The shocking thing is that reports stated that after the show, she was taken to the hospital and was diagnosed with appendicitis to undergo surgery, which means she was feeling severe pain in the middle of the show. And despite that, she endured it and completed the show until the end. During rehearsals for the Jangwon Rock Festival show, Jiho from Oh My Girl appeared looking very tired and unable to continue rehearsals, as she was unable to stand up or even lift her head from extreme fatigue, until she fell and collapsed completely. The situation was shocking and moving at the same time, as the music stopped immediately and her groupmate rushed toward her to check on her, trying to support her body and help her leave the stage. The audience then asked the agency to give the members a period of rest before pursuing their next activities.